Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop into it, Pisces. Let's see what the universe wants you to know about your soulmate. What does the universe want Pisces to know about their soulmate? In the end, you tried and you cared. And sometimes that is enough. Okay? In the end, you tried and you cared. And sometimes that's enough. What does the universe want Pisces to know about their person? Okay, souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Okay. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. What does the universe want Pisces to know about their soulmate? Oh, life is tough, but so are you. Okay? Life is tough, but so are you. What's crossing the energy? Harmony is pure love, for love is a complete agreement. All right, Pisces. This is what the universe wants you to know about your person. Harmony is pure love, for love is a complete agreement. So this is like beating to the same rhythm, right? This is like being in sync as like a tone, okay? It has its own frequency. You and this person have a chemistry, okay? That's in alignment, okay? You got the same rhythm, born with the same aura kind of energy, okay? So let's hop into it. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. So this is the universe saying, Pisces, when it comes to your soulmate or just relationships, period, you know, you have to save something for yourself. You know, you have to know when enough is enough. You have to know when to set boundaries. You know, you have to know when you did all you could without giving up yourself. Right? Because sometimes, this is what's going on. Sometimes a Pisces can love a person more than you. Well, I'm not going to say you love a person more than you love yourself. But what I will say is you can give a lot more love to a person that you love than you give that same love to yourself. So the universe is saying, like, don't give too much of yourself to where it changes you, or to where you're going into depression, or, you know, just not feeling inspired or creative or uplifted, not feeling that connection, you know. So don't give all of yourself to your soulmate, right? Save something for you. Know when enough is enough. Know where your limits. Know when to set boundaries. You know? So in the end, you tried and you cared. And sometimes that's enough. So it's like standing for yourself. Okay? Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So when it comes to your soulmate, the universe is saying, Pisces, if something wants to be free, let it fly. If it's meant to be, that energy will return back to you. You have to keep living your life as if it never happened, as if you never lost. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you can't stop living because you lost something. You have to continue on. Because if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. But if you take that time during separation to work on yourself, build yourself, learn yourself, love yourself, when that soulmate returns, you will be prepared. They will be prepared. It'll be like a divine timing type of thing. You may meet your soulmate or your twin flame, and be attracted to them, lust over them, obsess over them. And then there's this break and you never see them for years. And then a connection could reemerge, you know, so, but you'll be ready for it. Okay? Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Nobody will ever love you more than you could love yourself. Ever. You know? The love you want from somebody else, give it to yourself as well. Just as much as you give to someone else, make sure you save some for you. Make sure you getting it. Make sure you pay yourself first. Pay yourself first with love. Last but not least, life is tough, but so are you. Being in love or connected with your soulmate, your twin flame, can be so challenging. Because they bring up, it's just like they bring out those parts of you that need to be healed or dealt with. And sometimes it's not a pretty process. And sometimes it brings up that same thing in your person. That, you know. So it's important that you pay yourself first. Because at the end of the day, you don't always have a long-lasting relationship with your soulmate or your twin flame. And if any event you should ever separate, you have to keep going. You have to still love yourself. You have to just keep living as if it never happened. You have to stay present. You can't forget about you. So that's what the universe wants you, Pisces, to know about loving your soulmates. Can't forget to love yourself, okay? So, because we know your love is extraordinary, right? You have an extraordinary love, and it ain't many people that can top it or match it. So, when you do find someone that gives you or feeds that, you know, you really want to hold on to it. And sometimes we could put our all into a situation and forget about ourselves, and the universe is saying, we can't do that, because then you have to start all over. You have to rebuild yourself back up. No, you have to stay up no matter what happens. Remain present. Remain loving yourself, right? As much as love you want from somebody else, you can give it to yourself. Pay yourself first. So, in the end, you cared and you tried and you cared, and that was enough. And that comes with the 8 of Wands. You've done so much for the people you love when it comes to relationships. You know, you always kept it in motion. You always stayed strong. You always kept moving forward no matter what. You handled a lot of business. You took care of a lot of responsibility. You communicated a lot of things. You taught a lot of things. And if nobody appreciates you for your actions and your efforts, the universe does. So this 8 of Wands is like, always remember to move forward. No matter what you got to do, no matter how much pile up on you, you got to keep the motion going. You can't sit still. You can't become stuck or stagnant. You have to stay inspired and just keep moving forward. Like Dory said, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What do? We swim. Okay, so in the end, just know whatever comes at you in life, you did what you could, and what you couldn't do, you tried, and that was enough. And if you keep that attitude, the universe will bless you with everything that you need. You will get the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? Your partner will return, or, you know, the real deal will come in, right? So don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your relationships. Just practice loving yourself more. Be happy with yourself. Joy comes from within. You have to seek it from within. Nothing you want is outside of you. Everything you need, ever wanted, you can have, because it's already there. Okay? So just know you did your best with whatever. If there's a coming and going, and a beginning and an end, you know, with these relationships, you may have been in several relationships. You may have had several soulmates, people that you were highly attached to. and they are no more, and you dealt with it, and you're still here, and you were able to overcome it. Some of them come back, some of them don't. But what's meant for you will always return, and it will be success. Okay? Just don't never stop your life because of what you feel. Just know I did what I could, what I couldn't do, I tried. And that is enough. And I'm okay with that. And you have to be okay with that. Okay? 4 of coins. Okay? This is holding on. Stand strong. It's not, you know, I always feel like the 4 of coins is never enough. You know, but it is some form of stability. It is some form of saving yourself. You know, making sure that you're solid, right? It may be challenging for some of you to stay grounded, to stay centered, to stay, you know, just in a space where you're balanced and that you know you're okay. Okay? So let go. Don't hold on to the past too tightly because it leads to ruins. Don't hold on to the traumas or the sadness. Always remember to think positive, right? Be positive. Don't hold on to the sad parts. Hold on to the good parts. Okay? Because you did everything you could do. Always. And the universe shows you gratitude for that. So souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. And that comes with the 5 of coins. Okay? Sometimes there's a lack in the beginning, the middle, or the end, or, you know, along the journey. Sometimes there's a lot of lack, and the values may be different sometimes with your soulmates, right? That's why communication is important. The door is always open for communication, for stability, for opportunity to be able to build and move along to that 6 of Cups where things can be balanced and we can give to each other. That's why sometimes you may meet your twin flame or your soulmate, but then, you know, it kind of fades away or disappears, right? And then as time go by, they may come back, you know, and something may get going that may lead to success. But during that time of separation or space, you were able to work on yourself. If you are lacking, you're able to build yourself. That way, when it comes in, there's a sense of balance there. Okay, so sometimes, you know, we don't all make it with our soulmates or twin flames. Okay, Knight of Coins. Sometimes it takes longer than we expect to even get our soulmate or twin flame, you know. But you have to make sure you plan your life out around you, okay? You plan your life out around you, and everything that you want or desire will come to you, right? Sometimes, you know, you have to take action at one point or another, you know, but right now it's about being patient. It's about being patient. This Knight of Coins is holding a diamond, a big rock, okay? And that's something that this Knight of Coins value. So you want to be patient with yourself, right? Because you want a valuable relationship, right? You want to be ready and prepared. So just be patient and wait for that right person to come in. I believe what the universe is trying to say, like, be patient with yourself. You know, don't, you know, it's okay to date, you know, but don't be hopping in relationship after relationship looking for that one thing. Sometimes it's okay to just fall back, you know, and let something come in, right? Be patient. High Priestess. Hold yourself to a high standard, right? She got these 2 pillars behind her, and they're really close, you know. And it's like she protects it, okay? She protects it. You know, I'm seeing this open book with her right now, right? Right now, you're very open to your soulmate. Some of you may be with your soulmate at this moment, I see this high priestess knowing her soulmate like the back of her hand. You know, able to read your soulmate, right? But be patient with yourself, Pisces. Always let your intuition lead you. If there is some form of lack or separation around your soulmates, you have to let it be. You have to be okay with letting it go. Okay? You have to be okay with letting it go if that's what occurs. The universe is saying, love yourself just as much as you want your soulmate to love you. And that comes with justice. That's how you end them karmic relationships. With all them past people who keep coming back. With all them people you was obsessed with. All the people you lust after, desire in a sexual way. You know, all the people that are unhealthy for you that you know, but sometimes you just be lonely and you might double back on them. The universe is saying, no, no, no. You got to bring justice to them karmic cycles. You got to love yourself enough for when the universe takes the trash out, it ain't up to you to go back digging in it. If you let it go, you let it go. Right? You will know who that soulmate is if there was ever a separation in return. It ain't going to be nobody you got in your little circle of people. Okay? So, it's time to end the karmic cycles around relationships by loving yourself. By bringing yourself into balance, you know. By being fair to yourself and being truthful and honest with yourself. Knowing better, doing better, checking yourself. You know, so it's all up to you. It's in your hands, right? The Fool. You can start at any time. All you have to do is trust and believe in yourself. Know that you can do it, right? You can do anything. You can start right now. Loving yourself at this very moment. It's a beautiful place. Okay? 7 of Coins. It's a great investment for a healthy future, for a healthy life. It's a great investment and it brings about stability. But this 7 of Coins also speaks of patience. So know that growth takes time. Nothing's going to happen overnight. You didn't develop these habits overnight. They're not going to end overnight. But if you can start today, you can start right now investing in yourself and bringing balance into your life, loving yourself, and something will grow. Something will come out of it. Soon you will be a master at it, and nothing will be able to stop you. But life is tough. Making decisions is tough sometimes. Loving yourself is tough sometimes. But you got it in you. You got what it takes. All you got to do is keep moving, stay in motion, know everything you do is enough. And if anybody don't appreciate that, then fuck them. That's what the universe say. Life goes on. You got to keep moving. You can't stop for nobody. Okay? So life is tough, but so are you. Page of Cups. Stay in tune with yourself. Right? This is a messenger. You here to teach people. You here to tell them. You here to show them what true love is sometimes, you know, some people, right? So don't beat yourself up about nothing you've experienced. Don't feel guilty, all right? Don't feel ashamed or embarrassed. Don't feel the negativity part of it. Just feel all the good, the positive. Fill yourself up with that positive energy. Okay, stay in tune with your higher self. That's all that matters. It's what you think, what you believe, how you feel about yourself. Okay? And sometimes it could just be really tough. But you got what it takes. Remember who you are. Remember where you come from. Remember what it's all for. Right? If it's a little healing of the heart you need to do from the past, invite the universe in there. Invite God in there. Whatever you believe, invite that into your heart. Open up to that. Meditate. Pray. Right? You'll find the answers. You'll figure out how to heal that past trauma. If it's in there somewhere, you'll be able to identify it. Ask for guidance and you'll get it. Okay? So some people need to heal some things before that soulmate can even come in. You know? Because once you get the vibrating at that frequency, harmony is true love, for love is a complete agreement. Right? Y'all got that aura, that same frequency, that same rhythm, but it has to be in alignment. And sometimes, you know, it has to be in divine timing. So, meanwhile, you could be healing yourself, fixing yourself, loving yourself, not out here sleeping and recycling these people or them circle of people, you know, really saving yourself and holding yourself to a high standard, planning your life out, right? Not accepting the lack of others, okay? 3 of Coins, okay? And this is collaboration. Some of you are so, it's like you got to be out there. How you gonna ever meet anybody if you don't go outside? You got to learn how to work with people, collaborate with people, talk to people. Not that you don't, but you know, you just, some of you, I just heard like you don't go outside enough. And when you do, you running errands and you taking care of business, and then you're back to isolation or something. You got to work with people, right? You're not meant to be in a box. You're not meant to not be socializing, or, you know how to handle yourself, but it's time to get out there and start networking. Okay? You never know who's out there on that path. This is a strong suggestion to get out there and start collaborating with other people. I feel like your true soulmate is out there, and you'll never meet them if you never go anywhere or do anything. 2:22 on the clock. No, 22:22 was on the clock. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Coins. Yeah, life is tough, but so are you. It may be tough for some of you to open up and trust people or want to work with somebody, okay? So, you know, don't let that stop you, okay? What's crossing all the energy, Pisces, is the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, love is out there. Your soulmate is out there. And look, the sun is inside of it, okay? So this is the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a message of love from the universe, Pisces, to see what you need for yourself. You know, what does Pisces need for their self in love? Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Right? So I remember I mentioned something about maybe different values sometimes with soulmates. So, you know, sometimes you have to develop yourself. Your love has to develop. Their love has to develop, you know, your soulmate, in order for it to come in and be something joyous, right? So know that we are all the same, but sometimes we on different paths. And if it's meant to be in divine timing, it will be. All right. So let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see which chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we can say to ourselves each and every day, Pisces. You have the 7th chakra, and this is crown chakra, and this one is relevant to bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and all around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment, and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is part of my life. Okay? Bliss is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.